And before we begin, this is an add-on. I'm already done editing the video. So at one point I was just censoring the cussing, but it got to the point that it was too much of it, and I decided, just F it. I'm just gonna, just stop censoring it. So half of the podcast is censored, and the other one is not. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. All right, let's begin this little podcast. But before I go ahead and start, I just want to say there's going to be a lot of cussing in this podcast. If you're under the age of 17, please go ahead and skip this video. This video is not for you. Again, skip this video if you're underage. And for future reference, anybody that's on the podcast, I do not condone smoking or drinking or doing drugs. Me personally, I don't do none of that. But my guest might do stuff like that. But anyways, my if you watch my previous video, I mentioned that my friend Mike was gonna join my podcast. He made some time for us, so here he is now. Thank you so much for making time for us, Mike. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
How you doing, guys? My name is Mike. Known Jesse for a good amount of time, so I'm just over here because, I'm kind of bored and I have really nothing better to do. So I'm just going to be talking about nothing for 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. So every time when my friend over here cusses, I'm going to replace it with a Mario. When he hits a block, you're going to be hearing a lot of that sound.
Cool. Yeah.
So you can cuss as much as you want, man. Go ahead. Cuss as much as you want.
Cool. Forget you.
That's
bullshit.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but
Donald Trump.
I don't think that's a bad word.
Are those bad words for you?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess on I'm just kidding, dude. So, yeah, let's fucking talk, man.
All right, man. Well, shit. How long have we been knowing each other? About 8 years or more, or about 8 years?
Just about. I mean, I started coming to around that trader. I think we met when I was almost probably 18, 19, but we weren't friends at that time.
Yeah.
And I remember I came in because I lost a lot of weight. I might sound like a fat guy, but I'm not a fat guy no more. So
man, you don't sound like a fat guy. But
what are you talking about? I sound like a big old man But back to what I was saying.
Well, let me first say this: how we met. Because I have because you just mentioned Traders Village. I work at Traders Village. Just to make that clear, I have a little store out there where I sell little toys and stuff like that and video games.
Advertisement.
No, not advertisement. And I remember you coming into my store, and the minute I saw you, man, I was like, oh, shit, man, I can't mess with this dude, man. He this dude was wearing, a biker, what was it, a biker jacket.
It was just a jean jacket.
Yeah, like a jean jacket, but it was ripped from the sleeves, and you had jeans and like boots. Yeah, and your head was, what was it like?
I was shaved.
It was shaved, and
whenever I came in with my hair like that, man, I never used to have my hair like that. I always kept it bald. So, up until because my mom, because I look pretty mixed, and I look like a black dude whenever I grow my hair out. My mom didn't like that when I was younger, so they always used to question my mom. Oh, is that your kid? Is that your kid? He doesn't look like you. He looks like a little black kid. And then my mom, because of that, she just started shaving my head. And then after that, nobody ever questioned that I was her kid. But
Yeah, when you have that mohawk or that little like a little afro,
my God.
you do kind of look black.
Oh yeah, dude. But like I was saying, and you know what's funny? I've never noticed that. But I think the funniest thing that I remember back when we first met was how your mom just did not like me at all when I first met you. Like,
well, she thought you were a thug.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, she thought I was a freaking thug. I don't understand why. I never really came off as one, even though I looked like one, mind you. Mind you, I did look like one, and I also wore all the jeans, and I also drank a lot.
You had like a one of those flags.
Oh yeah, I did rock the Confederate flag patch on my
very
jacket
often
for a little bit.
Yeah, very often.
You know what's funny? I do not remember what happened to that patch. I was gonna put it on one of my vests, but then like I think my sister threw it away or something when I was gone, and I had never seen it again.
Oh, you know another thing I remember you when you first came into my store. One of the first memories I have of you is you used to grab some of the manga, and you used to turn it around, read the back of it, but read it in like in a sexy voice. You remember that? All seductively and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like you'll grab, I don't know, like the back of a Naruto book, and you start reading it and make it look more sexy than it is. You know? You remember that?
Dude, you want to know something funny? A lot of my stuff that I did when I was younger, I don't remember because like I was so unhinged when I was younger. Like I didn't give a when I was younger. Like
you still don't give a you know.
Well, I don't still, but I used to not really give a when I was younger. Like I kept like a bottle of alcohol in my car like the longest time.
Oh, and you kept a 10-pound bag of cherry gummies.
Dude, yeah. Yo, man, you know what's funny about that? I had two 5-pound bags. I bought 2 5-pound bags of gummies, right? One of them I ate throughout the time I was in around your area, and then I bought 1 5-pound bag of gummies for when I completed boot camp, and I didn't touch it for almost a year until I got back. Like, it was still good. Don't get me wrong, because like that candy doesn't have an expiration date, but like, oh my god! And when I started eating it, I felt sick. Like I was just like, did I buy all this candy?
I remember you said you were gonna eat it in the shower, crying.
Oh yeah, dude.
I remember.
Oh, I did that actually.
That's pretty sad.
Oh, dude, you want to know what's sad?
What?
But also like really fun though. Drinking in the shower.
Oh,
like
doesn't seem pretty healthy.
Oh my god, it's so fun though. Like you can, because like when you get in there and you start drinking, you don't feel it or anything because like the water kind of like numbs some of the alcohol effect. And it's not until you like step out of the shower, take a couple of steps, and then it hits you at once. Oh my god.
I remember you told me that you played a drinking game of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
My god.
Every time they make a pose, you took a shot or something.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
Yeah, so me, my buddy Joe, my other buddy Joseph, and my buddy Joe's girlfriend at the time. By the way, that's another story from another time. Let's just say that is a nasty, disgusting human person that I don't really like. But I digress. So we decided, you know what, let's drink. You know, because I was like 19, 20 at the time. And I had a bottle of Kraken because I'm a disgusting human being at the time who liked garbage alcohol. And we decided, you know what will be a great idea? Let's play the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure drinking game. Basically, what it boils down to is you take a shot every time one of these characters strikes a pose, or they stop time and then they point and they pose.
And in this show, they pose every second, basically.
Not every second, but a good majority of the time, yes. We didn't last like 20 minutes into that show.
I bet you didn't even go through an episode, man.
No, we didn't. No, we did. We did like a super run. So we watched one of the movies, and oh my god, like I was by the end of the night, I woke up. I was still.
Oh, but by the way, I don't drink, so
Yeah.
that doesn't stop us from being friends. But
Yeah.
by the way, do not smoke or drink or do drugs, whatever.
Damn, you just assumed that I smoke and drink and do drugs? Okay. Okay, boomer. Thank you. Thanks. That really helps my self-esteem.
Mike is a teddy bear, man. By the way, if you heard my friend mention boot camp, he's actually in Marine. You know, he's a real legit Marine.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, man. Like,
I hate it.
You hate it?
Well, it's kind of like a love-hate thing. Like, do I hate all the stupid games I have to play over there? No, I don't like that at all. But I do like the camaraderie in it, despite like some people being like at the end of the day, like as long as you do your job, like it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've had my shitty times in it and all, but honestly, I wouldn't change my decision, you know. I might change a different branch, but I wouldn't change my decision. I think all in all, I feel like I would have always been in the fucking military. It's actually kind of funny because I remember on my graduation day, they asked the people who were going to be who were going into the military after high school. I stood up as a joke, and now that I think about it now, I was just thinking to myself, huh. Well, I guess joke's on me now.
Well, either way, I mean, thank you for your service. You'll be the first one to go to war.
Yay. I can't wait. I can't wait. I just want to sit at home and eat chips all day and listen to music. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
But no. I gotta go to war and fight and protect my country. I'm just kidding. I don't mind that at all. But all right, let's keep going.
You wanna share some crazy stories that we done? Like you remember the one time that it was Christmas? It was Christmas Day, I think, or maybe the day after Christmas, I think. Or I don't remember. I think it was it was after Black Friday, I think.
Oh, I already know where this.
Yeah, I was. Oh, so I was.
God, do you want me to start it off? I think context of the story kind of like matters.
All right. So well, first of all, I was sound asleep.
Yeah,
like at home sleeping.
Okay.
Go ahead and share.
See, one of my problems is when I was younger was that whenever I saw something, and I saw like, basically if something excited me, like I would get like super excited about it, not read the fine print, and like just go, like I'd just be going, like I go from 0 to 100 like with a snap. And like I was at Walmart one day, and this was back when I used to sell things, because that's how we met. I sold toys and all that other shit when I was younger with old boy, and I saw that I didn't read it, and I thought that they were selling like Wii and
3DS games
for like
because
$10-$15, like some being like $5.
Yeah,
because I didn't read it well, and whenever I saw that, I called his in the dead of the morning, and I'm just like, oh my god, Jesse, at Walmart they're doing all this stuff. Oh my god, $10 games, $5 360 games. You need to come down here.
You said
hurry.
You said $5 for Majora's Mask and 3DS. I remember that, and Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. And I told Mike, are you sure? He was like, yeah, get down here. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get ready now. I'm gonna race over there. I even like I ran through some red lights just to get to this Walmart, and
Yeah.
when I got there,
yeah, I had the sheepest look on my face, because then I looked down and I finally read it, and then it was actually just for the movies, and the games are like a separate thing, mind you. They were in the they were in
right next to each other, pretty much.
They were right next to each other. They were right in that box where it said $5 on each game. I legitimately thought it was $5, but let's just say I was wrong, and I ended up having to pay for breakfast as a
he definitely paid for breakfast that day. I was sound asleep, and I told Mike, "Are you sure, man?"
Yeah, and then I never heard the end of it. For
well, to make that up, I remember one time I was working on, I believe, editing videos a couple years ago. And I remember you called me up and like, Jesse, they're giving out free food at this restaurant because they're training their cooks. I'm like, Mike, are you freaking sure that they're giving food away? And he's like, yeah, let's go. So we went to this restaurant, and yeah, there were actually like really nice food. Like, I wouldn't say it was fancy, but the prices were kind of high.
It was like a 4-star restaurant.
Yeah, it was like a 4-star restaurant. That's the first time I ever had duck. And they were giving all this food for free, and you can get as much as you want. They were training their cooks, and I was like, so I kind of sometimes believe Mike, and sometimes I don't. Pretty much.
I don't know. Like all I know is that I read the fine print on things now. I think it's actually kind of funny how another thing is, even though like I'm a Jehovah's Witness, I still do like all this other crazy things too.
Oh yeah. You said because you're a Jehovah's Witness that your parents or it's frowned upon being in the military.
Oh yeah, it's very much frowned upon to be in the military. I mean, like I was saying,
but your family has accepted it, no?
My mom's accepted it, and my dad accepted it. Basically, my mom's accepted it to an extent, and my dad accepted it. Basically, my dad's side of the family is kudos with it.
Okay.
But my mom's side of the family, no, not so much. But that's kind of like a can of worms I don't really want to get into.
Oh yeah,
I would like to talk about like some funny little stories I remember when I was younger, though. I mean,
yeah, go ahead if you want to share a story. I mean,
let's see. I'm trying to think. What is some funny Jehovah's Witness things Jehovah's Witness shenanigans I used to get up into?
Did you used to go door knocking?
Yeah.
How was that?
Hated it.
Did anybody like shut the door in your face?
One dude sick some dogs on me once.
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
That's not cool. I would just tell, I've gotten
honestly,
I got in your people at the door, and I would just kindly tell them, I don't got time for this,
Yeah.
So
honestly, like I understand what people mean. Like if you don't like it, you don't have to. They don't have to talk to you. All you have to do is just tell them that you don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
And then like they'll put you on a list, and then they won't come to your house. Like it's that fucking simple.
Yeah.
But most people don't understand that, and they just shut the door in their face, and they just keep on fucking coming. But ugh. Yeah. Man, thinking about it now, I'm just kind of glad I'm not in it anymore. I mean, because that's just a whole can of worms I don't even want to bring up, dude.
Yeah.
Because like, it sucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though we both have different religions, that doesn't stop us from being good friends.
Yeah, dude.
You can be good friends with anybody, really. That only because they're a different religion doesn't mean you can't be friends.
You said that so weird. Oh, you can be friends with Jewish people.
I do not. That didn't sound that weird.
Not only can you be friends with Catholics, but you can also be friends with Hindus. That's you. That's how you talk.
I do not talk like that.
Oh, sorry. Hello, my name is Jesse.
I say that you can be friends with everybody with
That-
everybody religion.
that's the
Every single
famous,
religion you can be.
He likes to make fun of me. I don't do that accent at all, but he loves to.
Yeah, but your friend does that accent.
Oh, the creepy guy.
Yeah.
He's not really my friend, but
Jesse, oh man, Jesse, I really love Jesse. I love the way you do your podcast, and sometimes I really like to take pictures of you and put it on my love doll. That's you. That's your friend. That's your friend. That's how he talks. You know.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hardly comes by in my store anymore. I get a lot of weird people coming into my store.
Oh yeah.
A lot of weird people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weird weirdos. Like, yeah, I mean, look at me. I'm his friend, and I'm
Biggest weirdo.
Yeah, I'm freaking weird, dude. I'm weird as hell. I'm not even gonna deny it. Like, I wear dresses sometimes. I drink a lot.
Oh dang! A dress. I remember. Okay, so here's a story. Here's another story that happened. It's 100% true. So I was going to Walgreens, and my friend Mike was riding shotgun in with me, and I stopped at a Walgreens to get a sweet tea, and I told him, Mike, I'll be right back. He's like, no, I'm coming down with you, and I told him, all right, sure, that's fine. I get the sweet tea. They just happen to be selling sundresses.
Yeah, muumuus.
Oh, they're muumuus?
They're called muumuus.
Oh,
I think they were muumuus.
I don't know what. I never heard muumuus before.
muumuu
Well, it was like a long dress, basically.
A muumuu is a fat person's sundress.
It's a fat person's sundress. There you go.
Or a trailer park sundress. Trailer park special.
A trailer park special?
Yeah.
Or sundress?
Trailer park special sundress.
Okay, there you go. And he tells me, hey, Jesse, do you dare me to wear this? I'm like, no, Mike, I do not dare you to wear this dress. And he wears the dress.
I do it anyway. I don't care.
He does it anyway. Anyways. And I don't feel like
Drink water, fella.
yeah, drink a lot of water. I'm thirsty too. I should pass me that water over there. No, I'm not drinking some of your water.
What, you think I have AIDS?
No.
Here.
I'm really picky on sharing drinks.
I'm really picky. My name is Jesse.
That's you. That's how you talk.
Yeah. I don't even want to share the rest of the story because it's because you grabbed the
What?
the condoms and stuff like that. I don't even want to share that rest of the story because it's pretty embarrassing. But anyways.
What? Condoms?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I mean,
You went to the freaking cashier, and he told them, "Do you have a fitting room?"
Oh yeah, I forgot I asked that.
Yeah, in the guy's face, like he did not know what to do. It was like he wanted to bury his face on the ground.
I did ask.
And note this, he was still wearing the sundress. Okay, he was wearing the sundress, the trailer park special, while asking, do you have a fitting room to try these on? So I was so embarrassed. I'm like, Mike, I just wanted to get a sweet tea and get out of here.
I low-key kind of forgot about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's great. That's freaking great. Oh, man.
Mike, you know what I love? I always love watching stuff on YouTube and stuff and reading articles and listening to other podcasts of, I love listening to conspiracy theories.
Oh.
You have any favorites? Like me personally, like I like to believe in
Well, I like the sun and the moon and how they do stuff with that and how John Esping didn't kill himself. But like,
of course nobody says that no more.
Huh?
Nobody says that no more.
Sorry. Sorry, I mean Bush did 9/11. I'm just kidding.
Well, I like. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Bigfoot?
I love believing about cryptid animals, Loch Ness Monster and, all that weird stuff.
Honestly,
What's your take on that, those type of animals?
Honestly, I believe probably like something like the Loch Ness Monster might exist because honestly, because of how big our ocean is and still we haven't fully explored.
Yeah, what was it, like 10%? We only have explored 10%.
Yeah, just about. I think it was like 10 or 15%. I can't remember. But yeah, man. So stuff like that is very much possible. Mm-hmm. Just like how I solely believe that there's probably alien life and shit.
There's gotta be.
Dude.
This universe is so huge.
Dude, it's way too big for us to be the only people here.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I always thought it was kind of with most religion shit, how they say that, oh, we're like the 1 in a million thing, like, so only thing that could have been to make us here was God. And I'm just like, sorry, can you believe that?
Yeah, believe me, I'm gonna be editing a lot of Mario jumping blocks, like that. He's gonna be
cool
doing a lot of that today.
Cool.
You're gonna make Mario sad tonight.
Damn, I can't believe I'm making Mario sad. I can't believe I'm making the fictional character very, very sad about something that he wouldn't even really give a about. But yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, especially since like his day job is swimming through shit and punching turtles in the fucking dick.
PETA's gonna come after him.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate PETA. Oh man, let me tell you something.
What's wrong with PETA? Well, maybe...
What isn't wrong with PETA?
Well, educate me. What's wrong? I never really heard anybody talk bad about PETA. Is it because...
Really?
Yeah, I legit honestly never heard about...
Dude.
What do they do?
Dude, you do realize like a good majority of the animals that they quote unquote save, they fucking euthanize.
Oh.
Like, dude, like they do all this different types of like shit. They did, like they'll go to like they're man, what's a good example of something that fucking PETA did? I remember one time that oh yeah, it was because of their unorthodox practices that they used to do and their unorthodox protests that they always used to do. And like there was one that I hated where they had a naked pregnant chick on a grill, and that was kind of like one of their little like protest things or whatever. But most people hate PETA because of their double standard, mostly due to the fact how their treatment of animals, and also like trying to push agendas and all this other fucking...
Well, this is the first time me hearing about this, so like that's why I was honestly curious, like what's so wrong about PETA. But I guess now I know. I'll probably look into it now, see what's up, and
yeah. Anyway,
what's your opinion about people believe that there's lizard people out there? You think that's true? That there's lizard people everywhere, especially in government, and
I don't know. I believe there's corruption. I believe that there's aliens. I even believe that there's fucking Loch Ness Monster. But
lizard people, that's where you cross the line?
I think I'm gonna have to put my line at lizard people.
Because what if the aliens are lizard people?
Well, I guess then they're fucking lizard people aliens then. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, just think about it. I mean,
honestly, I guess. Like, I don't really have any real idea about that. Like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like, if it's real, then yeah, it's fucking crazy. But, like, if it's not, then... Because, like, a lot of these fucking, like, conspiracy theorists and shit, like, a lot of them are really...
Yeah, a lot of them are, yeah.
Like...
It's...
yeah. Like, especially, like, with people's deaths and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, it's very tragic for when people die or whatever, or like when a famous person dies.
Yeah, any death is tragic.
Yeah, but not every single death out there and not every single like little thing has to be a conspiracy theory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god, all the conspiracy theories for when XXX Tentacion died, or when Mac Miller died, or when Chris Cornell and
Kobe?
No, not Kobe. Rip Kobe, by the way. The one from
Is that a band?
Park.
Oh, Linkin Park?
I can't
Okay.
remember his name, the lead singer. The screamer. I let my skin. These roads gave me my ear.
Free concert here.
Huh? Fuck you. I ain't for free. I ain't no hoe. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying. Like, a lot of, when a celebrity dies, they usually fall into two categories. Either somebody killed them, like an organization or something, or they're still alive.
Yeah.
It's like, it always falls into one of those two, I think, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They think a lot of these celebrities are still alive,
Yeah.
Even though if you show them the body, they're still gonna say, "Oh, it's a double," always.
Yeah.
But what about flat Earth?
Flat Earth?
Yeah, what do you think about flat Earth?
Here's what I think about flat Earth. Okay? The people who believe in flat Earth are people who the educational system failed.
Hey, I believe that my planet is round. Okay, I don't believe it's flat, but
Bro, if I find out that you become a flat earther, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. I'm going to slap the shit out of you. I'm going to throw a fucking globe in your face.
all right, duly noted.
But like, oh my god.
But what's your take on okay, so I believe that the flat Earth I don't think it's real, but why are they taking down all these videos of flat Earth and they're taking down their websites? If we know this is dumb information, it's not real, but why is somebody taking them down? YouTube is taking down a lot of the flat Earth.
Well, here's the thing. YouTube is taking down a lot of videos. It's not just the
true.
flat earthers. Like this is like going back on the Jehovah's Witness thing. This is because, like, believe it or not, I fucking hate to say this, but sometimes, like, the Jehovah's Witnesses can act like a fucking doomsday cult. And, like, one of the things is they have this thing called the Great Tribulation.
Uh-huh.
Which push comes to shove, it's like the sign of the last days or whatever. And whenever they banned unorthodox religions in Russia,
mm-hmm.
they all thought that was the fucking Great Tribulation when they banned the fucking... They said that the Jehovah's Witnesses couldn't be there anymore. But the thing was, like, they didn't just ban them, they banned Muslims and the other unorthodox Christian groups.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I was saying, like, it's in the same context, because, like, the flat earthers are just like, yeah, they're taking down all our videos because they don't want to know the truth, when all in all is like the truth about it is not as grandiose as, like, they believe. And because they're fucking stupid, like, they will just add that this is a giant conspiracy theory. Like, it will just add to their paranoia.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paranoia breeds stupidity. So, yeah.
Okay. Good answer. All right.
What else is there, man?
Yeah, what else? You know what movie I want to see?
What?
Sonic.
I actually want to see that too.
I really want to see it.
I want to see that movie. I want to see this movie called Parasite, which just came out. I think it's like a Korean movie.
Oh yeah. It won an award or something, like was it a Emmy or a
Dude, I hear that movie is fucking great.
Yeah.
I also want to see this movie called Lighthouse. It's like a black and white movie. It's by the guy who wrote The Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really want to see that movie. I also really want to see I really want to see fucking Midsummer again because
Oh, I wanted to see that movie, man. My girlfriend didn't want to see it because she said it was too violent. Yeah, and the thing is, she said it was too violent, but she saw John Wick 3. You know, and also I wanted to see Joker. Well, I saw Joker, but I wanted to see it in theaters. But my girlfriend didn't want to see it because she said it was too violent.
That's what a lot of people said because they're fucking fear-mongering, even though, like, it really wasn't as violent as people said it was. Mm-hmm. And, like, I've kind of seen, like, videos and shit and movies that were, like, 10 times more violent than that.
Yeah, I don't think the Joker was that violent. No.
Bro, if you want to fucking watch a violent fucking movie, watch goddamn... If you want to watch a good... Well, like... A very, very much a staple of it. You can watch fucking I Spit on Your Grave. That movie was fucking violent.
I never heard of it.
Oh, good. Well, it was banned in America for a little bit, because of how violent it was. Is that the Untitled Goose Game? You fucking weeblet.
Well, I was making. I needed some. What's it called? Some inspiration because I made a gift for my girlfriend about Untitled Goose.
Oh. You should make an Untitled Goose Mario.
How would that work? Just put a mustache on him?
Make a mustache and put
a hat on him?
Put a hat on him.
Noted. I think I like your make the American flag Mario from Smash Brothers a lot better.
Hell yeah. I'm the idea guy, you hear that? I'm the one who's...
Well, I mean, you've given me good ideas in the past. Actually, you're the one who... that gave me the idea to make the Nintendo zombie line. You know.
Hell yeah. Because I think... Because, like, that was my... Like, that Mario I had. Because
yeah,
I had a Mario
gave it to
that
me.
had a fucked up...
Hat
on it.
Hat.
And I was just like, hey, Jesse, you know what would be a great idea? Like, you can make, like, a zombie Mario out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was like, I don't know. But then I thought about it, you know. And that's how my entire Nintendo zombie line in comic books came to be, was because of Mike, you know. And if you saw one of my videos of the Nintendo zombie line, he actually voices Wario.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wario. Man. Oh, man, I forgot I fucking voiced
Yeah.
Yo.
That's how long it's been, you know, that when I made that...
Fuck, I feel fucking old. I'm fucking old.
You're not old.
I'm pretty old. I'm like 10 out of 10 pretty old.
Aren't you like 24?
25.
25?
Yeah.
Well, if you think you're old, I'm super old.
You're 3 years older than me, you fucking weeblet.
Well, I mean, honestly, I still think that I'm 20. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, everything hurts for me. My knees hurt. My back hurts.
Well, I imagine so. You go to boot camp every so often.
Yeah, and I'm also losing my hearing.
You're losing your hearing?
Yeah.
Or is it because of the guns?
That, and also it doesn't also help that I also like go to concerts on the regular.
Oh, yeah.
So, but anyway,
okay.
But either or. Man, yeah. Jesse, I really don't want to cut this short, but I do have another thing to do.
All right, well,
Sorry,
hopefully...
that was throw up.
Well, hopefully my audience likes you.
Hopefully.
And hopefully they want to hear you back. If you like Mike being in this podcast, you know, let me know in the comments. And
or if you don't like Mike being in the podcast, just let him know and I'll get drawn and quartered and I'll never be featured again. That way, like, people don't have to hear my disgusting voice. Because I'm a horrible person.
All right, Mike. Well, I thank you for making time to come over here, man. Hopefully we can do another video.
Dude, I fucking love it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah,
but yeah,
man.
like I said, guys, let me know in the comments if you like Mike being here. I had a lot of fun. So
yeah, I had fun too.
All right. Well, thanks,
it's
Mike.
good to be here, Daddy.
Right. Daddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's kiss about it. We're not really kissing, guys.
Yeah, we're actually fucking.
I'm gonna have
just
to.
kidding.
I'm gonna have to work a lot editing this video, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put so many bleeps and
bloops and other things.
All right, Mike. Well, that's the end, guys. Thank you so much for listening. It really means a lot to me. Check out my future projects. Follow my Instagram, Jesse Collector _16. You can look at my social media on the description bar. Mike, you want to plug in your Instagram?
Sure.
What's it called? I'll put it in the description as well. But what's it called?
Yo. My fucking Instagram is Zpoles the Track God.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zpoles.
The Track God.
No, the Track God.
God. Okay.
Yeah, God.
Okay.
Because I am God. Because I am so vain.
You are not. All right, copy that. All right, yeah. If you wanna check out his Instagram, check out in the description bar. All right, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, shoot the shit with me. I love company.